I'm not gonna lie, in all honesty, I listen to straight bullshit. We ain't talking like 50, 100 Demon and 2 Slimy, but we were roasting at the bottom of the barrel. Ever since 50 Cent and started adding 808s to beats, music has been going through a downward spiral. And this is apparent when you look at underground rap itself. When we started adding variants to hi-hats and making random snare patterns, the way human race new music was changed forever. And so was my playlist. We went from Drake and Brett Fires and them, so Santa and 1 a.m. and I can't even be mad, not gonna lie. 1 a.m. beats genuinely make me jolly as hell when I think. See, let's go back to when House Party dropped. I'm about to say, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was generational. What can I name off this album? My Arms, Double Up, Cancer. This had to be top 5 albums, like up the early 2020s, like easily. This is when TDF was good at making beats. But when I went into more of his self-prod stuff, like more of the recent stuff, what was it? One Death, One Life, Sin Ever After. I'm like you can genuinely see the talent that comes out of this man's ass. I'm about to say, if you play, what was it? Ain't My Life, Death and Me, any of those, like you just like the first question you go ask is, how the hell did he make this? These beats genuinely just take you to an ethereal world. Like you just it's like an out of body experience. And this is where I genuinely realized pretty privileged genuinely just works in this community, man. Like look at William's face, bro. Perfect facial thirds, positive canthal tilt. About to say, just nice done dreads. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I sound like I work for the other team. I'm gonna calm down. But if we were to look at like most of the underground rappers, Rich Amiri would actually be a decent example. Like if you tall with dreads, you gonna make it. I'm about to say Slayer broke us out of the matrix. Like, I'm not saying I like his music a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of mid to me. Nah, Slayer a cool guy. He seemed like a cool guy. His music is not for me. But I promise you, if he was like 50 pounds down, bro, everyone would mess with him. Like he can make some eye fleece type bullshit, and like people would still play. Ignoring the pretty privilege thing, like, I feel like genuinely like Slayer changed the game kind of for modern. Right? He made people realize, yo, you could be a dork ass nigga, right? But you could still make good music. Let's also look at Lucy Bedroque. You can tell that he used to be like a smash demon when he was a little kid. But look at him now, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say he like 5'6", not high mugging. But nah, he mugging in the face though. Got some good fashion, and I'm not gonna lie, the music hard. I listened to Sisterhood the other day. What was it? Sorority, Glut Girl 66, Infinitude, bro. Like I'm like another out of body experience for me. I'm not gonna lie, he got ball knowledge when it comes to his samples too. Like who even knows this song? You could put other people in the same clique as him too. What was it? Kuru, DMV legend. Was it Underscores? I've never listened to an Underscores song in my life, but I might have to. I said we got Jam Remover, bro. I've still never listened. I listened to like one song. I'm pretty sure it's that one song I'll see people making BP edits to. It's kind of hard to take your music seriously after seeing a first song like that. Back to Eye Please, I'm not gonna lie. When he locks it, is genuinely just not that bad. I don't know what he be wearing in the TikTok, but it's something. When you really look inside deeper, I'm not gonna lie. You can tell that zestiness really gets you truth. Personally, I believe, hey, live your truth. If you're using it to like cheat the music system, I'm not gonna lie. Someone's gotta kill you. Say, I'm not gonna lie. Carti did start all that when you look back. But I'm not gonna lie. Carti had one of the hardest fall-offs of all time. Well, we're not talking about no like 2023 and above Carti. We need to talk about like, I think Popular might have started it all. We talk about B Cash Carti. We talk about Paper Chasing. We talk about Cry Carti. I'm not gonna lie, I can't name you any other more songs from that era before we get to self-titled. But I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that XXO Cypher 2017 for the first time, I knew this nigga was gonna be great. I said the way he walked, the way he talked, the way his dreads swayed in the wind. There's also that one Ramen Soda video, which I'm not gonna lie, has nothing to do with music. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was just cold. A decent amount of like the old era songs I've used in videos. Since it's also artists I use in videos a lot. But like we know, I just have a very parasocial relationship with the dude. Like my point is, why do you have all that generational talent just to use it on absolutely nothing? You wanna know how many songs he's officially dropped in the past 2 years? He dropped 2 single ones. And the problem is I can't even be mad because they were both amazing. Like, I know you're just trying to build hype and stuff like that, but how much hype do you want, bro? Like, I follow 2 ohsxnta fan pages on IG, and I've not seen one post about actual music coming out. I'm just seeing, like, the straight delusion. But trust me when I say this, July is the month, man. Like, I'm calling it now. July is the month. This is the year. I hope this is the year. Like, this dude deadass has to have, like, BPD or something. Like, you said 3 different dates. Now 1 has been right. But I'm not gonna lie, hollowtiphero be doing the same exact thing, kinda, except he actually drops music, so I can't even be mad. Like, I don't know how long a first round pick is, but it's definitely not a year long. But hollowtiphero genuinely the GOAT though. Young Hollow was I'd say it was definitely a sleeper album for last year. We had girls like Kawasaki, UCLA come out. I'm not gonna lie, it was a very different way to do rage, but I really love it. The newer singles he's dropping, I'm not gonna, he just keeps improving. You can't even be mad. I don't know if this is really a controversial take, but I feel like his part on the underground cipher had to be the best easily. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the underground cipher is just some bullshit, bro. So instead of putting like real people that should actually be on there, we just put like, well, I think the point that it's supposed to be like unknown. But it gets to a point between when they're unknown and just they're unknown for a reason. You could have someone like Benji Blue Bills on the stage, like cooking up, and then you have someone like K3. Yeah, put that new K3 on. Put that new K3 on. Said nobody's ever said that. I always wonder how Osamason and Jay would do on a cipher, but like I know they obviously don't need it, but it would really be interesting to see. Like, I don't even know how about the underground cipher somehow made Too Slimy big. Well, technically I think he was big before that, but like this is what I mean when we be blowing up bullshit. I gotta respect the producers for actually giving their beats to him, because if I made like some of the best work of my life, like a change in industrial rage, and I gave it to Too Slimy of all people, I don't know what I would do. I'm not saying I hate Too Slimy. Like, he got a few good songs, but I'm not gonna lie, if 100 Too Slimy songs got leaked, I'd have 100 reasons to kill myself. And I can't lie, the art direction for his music videos is hard too. I feel like an art direction is one of the most important things you can have as an artist. Like, for me, if the cover art's ass, like I just don't want to listen to the song in general. We got all of Lucy Bedroque's covers. I ain't gonna lie, we do got Too Slimies, and I don't know if this is like underrated, but I think we got Osamason's too. You don't even gotta be like drawn art. Photography, like photographs, album covers also like obviously are hard. I personally have a few photos I feel like could be like good ass album covers. Like that Takes Out trend was like half of those were ass. I feel like another iconic part of the underground rap culture, bro, is collective. I say if you somehow don't know what a collective is, it's basically when a group of artists decide to come together and make content together to boost each other up. If I had to choose between Slay World and Slime Crew, oh my god, I think it's pretty obvious which one I picked. I personally believe that Luracks was like, I can't remember if he was part of Slime Crew officially, but like he was like top tier. I say I'm still mad we just never got this snippet. I say he just doesn't really drop music anymore at the time I'm making this. So I'm not gonna lie, come back. He's gotta come back. And him in 3 songs is like some of the only time you get to see ohsxnta's producing talent, which I'm not gonna lie, definitely underrated. But sometimes rage does get a little bit stale to me. I tried broadening my horizons to underground music in general, and genuinely I did find a few good gems. Babyman, like you find real lyricism in those lyrics. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, he be getting pulls I didn't even know existed. Touch the Sky is genuinely one of the best EPs I've like ever heard from a smaller artist. And I don't know when he's gonna drop the new tape, but I'm not gonna lie, I need that shit to hurry up. I say xaviersobased is like the opposite of a small artist. I think the dude got like 1 million listeners as of right now. And to be for real, I've been listening to him for like a good like 4 years. But like to see the evolution of where he's gone is like crazy. He went from getting pressed out on New York City basketball courts at Rucker Park to working with Skrillex, man. It's a beautiful sight to see. I know this isn't really important to music itself, but I had to mention underground rap niggas love they foids, bro. You know how many just different album covers and like just part of the culture just being girls, bro? I know it's like a rap thing, but it's like for some reason those underground rap dudes really love them Asian girls, man. I'm not gonna say I don't get it, because when I was a kid, my celebrity crush was Lucy Liu from Kill Bell, but like look her up right now, you're gonna understand. But where's that fine line between it just being a crush and it just getting really weird? These are probably the same dudes that waste no time talk about some Oxford study whenever they see a couple. I wouldn't even be an underground rap video if I didn't put the Nettspend, the Richmond Reaper in this vid. Say went from dropping out of school and making trailers in the crinkly white tee to somehow selling that shit. I'm not gonna lie, in 2024, I was critical of him like everyone else, but I went from being a hater to being a like a D1 dick rider. Like when you really catch the flow, like you genuinely just start to like understand the music. So when that one song dropped, like if the name of the song is that one song, I don't know how you physically like just couldn't get the music out. And when BFK dropped, it brought that sound to a newer level. And I'm not gonna lie, right after that, he just dropped absolutely nothing for a good 2 months. But when Early Life Crisis dropped, oh my god, easily my favorite album of 2026 so far. I say we got all the grails we were waiting for, plus some good new shit. Like this beautiful dude gave us Halftime, Pain Talk, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Are You Ready? Are You Ready? And a month later, he gave us all the scraps, like 27 different songs. Like, granted, they were throwaways. They weren't terrible, but they were. I can see why they were thrown away. But FTSA, man, I was blasting down the whip. But I feel like with all the publicity that Nettspend has, like, I don't know how we just have a meme video yet, or like an iconic video, if you want to put it that way. I don't think I have to explain what an iconic video is. We have like all of Osamason's TikToks, but I feel like too many people like try and force it. Like, you know, like the non-vicious video. Yo, not the one, not that one. We talk about the one where he like eats the pizza and just tries to look cool. Like, I wouldn't be satisfied with this video if I ain't rank my top 10 underground albums of all time. Number 10, Pretty by Prettifun. Like, Pink Noise to its finest. Like, Ice Cream, genuinely one of the best music videos and best songs Prettifun's ever put out to me. Number 9, Ape World by 3. Genuinely one of the best melodic rage type albums I've ever listened to. And the deluxe was genuinely even harder. I genuinely don't know how 3 is as big as the rest of Slime Crew yet. Number 8, Before Emotions by Non-Vicious. When this came out after the 1-day delay, I knew I didn't understand the Non-Vicious glitch at first, because I didn't really like Studio Attic and FN. But like this changed my view entirely. But so the flows were hard, the beats were harder. But when he dropped like actual emotions, I'm not gonna lie, it was good. I feel like it lived into the hype. But Before Emotions, you can't beat that. I'm not gonna lie. Number 7 and 6, War Ready and Ghetto Fabulous by Rich Amiri. I know I like dick ride Rich Amiri a lot, but like genuinely, like when he locked in back then, like he made genuinely good music. I'll say with War Ready, we had songs like Amiri, Trendsetter, G23, and Day After Day. Or with Ghetto Fabulous, you had genuinely the entire album. I see the direction he really went with these songs is like we never go get those times back. I see when he dropped that bullshit Grit and Grace, like it just genuinely made me mad. Number 5, Lurico by Luracks. I tell you, they never do Luracks justice. I say this album, perfect blend of I feel like DMV elements as well as just genuine rage. Like you can tell the dude was hungry. We got songs like Memento and Hellraiser, and I can go bar for bar on Calmate Black Boy. Like watch this up. ARP make us somber. He got armor to woman under. I'ma come you up in your mutters. This all like I pay with a thunder. I got skinny, I can rock at the cover. I'm trying to get that nigga in his brother. It's just got my name from the gutter. That's gonna grab my FZ butter. Hey. Number 4, House Party by 1 AM. I don't think I even gotta reiterate why I like this album so much. I'm not gonna lie. Number 3, Flex Music by osamason. And Flextra, I gotta add that too. This is like the same thing. Genuinely, when this album came out, like nothing, like remember, it was pretty dry this year. Nothing ever like it came out. Blended perfect elements to beat making of the time. Made that shit 10 times better. It kills one of the best beat switches in underground rap history. I can't glaze this album enough. And Flextra with Cartel as the intro, like come on. You just knew Osamason was gonna be great as soon as you played the first song. But actually, I forgot to mention this one thing about House Party. Edit. The intro of Trap is like genuinely just one of the most cringy things I've ever listened to. Yo, I don't know why you call me weird. How you gonna call me? You say you're weird. Yo, why you laughing? Why you laughing? Because, bro, you funny, bro. Number 2, The Cure by ohsxnta. Say this album is genuinely the reason why I'm in ohsxnta glaze. Not the 2011 by 15 Pride. That's also a reason, but this album is a masterpiece from start to finish. But I said a perfectly crafted rage beats, like all these producers coming together to make this like just such a different album. When you click on a song, like you're not gonna get the same things. Like how am I gonna go from something like Anti-Hero to something like Don't Worry? You go from Just Me to Mashallah. Go from Change to Justin fucking Bieber, bro. But I say, and the album cover where he's just shaking his dreads on the black couch, like that's so iconic. But I say with the ricks on his feet, like I pray to God for everything lives into this, and I'm not going from the snippets I'm hearing, it's gonna be like 10 times better. Number 1, I feel like this is interchangeable with ohsxnta's, but Winner's Circle by Rex B2. But I say this is really like my first like full introduction to what Rex B2 can do as a producer and with Wana. And this is why being a producer is so important. Like you can just hear Rex B2's vision in the beats and how he flows on them. No glaze though. I say I finally got my girl Curry Slide, and when you hear that intro to Reefer, man, like you just know you in for a ride. That HTX aura, like it's just radiating. Like I said, I feel like it's interchangeable with ohsxnta, but this one just I feel like it had more of like a creative vision in me. And I'm not gonna lie, the album cover just had more aura, which I said art direction is a big factor in if you like the music or not. I said I personally feel like it can't be that hard to make underground music, man. Like, let me try this shit.